Hi again, gang. So for today's puzzle, hopefully you've seen the previous video which shows you the calculator that I created, and I want to try and show you how to use the calculator using a live example. Today's word is worth 111 points. So using the calculator or using your brain, divided by 3 gives you a point score of 37 points, which is achievable on the third row. Now to achieve 37 points, it's a fair assumption that the triple letter tile will probably be a 10-point tile, being a Q, a Z, or a J. It could be the X, but I'm thinking it's usually one of the other 3. If it's a Q, it's more than likely to start with a Q, or the Q might be the second letter. If it's a J, more than likely it will start with a J. And for the Z, possibly the beginning letter, but possibly one of the other letters. As you know, it's only achievable on the third row, and at this point we do not know where the triple tile and the double tile are going to be located. So to take an example using the calculator, for 111 points, let's just assume for this example only that the bonus tile will be triple letter on the first tile and then double letter on the second, which is in line with our puzzle. As I said, the possible first letter could be the letter Q. So let's type in the word Q-U-I-E-T, quiet. Oops. Try again. So we can calculate that in our head, but the calculator does it for you quite quickly. Quiet, according to this scenario, actually gives us 37 points, which is the exact word total. But of course, it could also be quite, or it could be any derivation where we use a Q as the first letter, being worth 30 points, the U as the second, and then the last 3 tiles must always equal 1 point. Of course, we don't know where the bonus tiles will be at this stage. So using the example that we may have today, the 4th tile may be the bonus tile based on our puzzle. If we change that to a 3, one word that I thought of that may fit the bill is Ouija, as in the Ouija board. Again, you see that equals 37, using the triple letter being a 10-point tile and the double letter being a 2-point tile, and the other 3 tiles are 1 points. So for today's example, let's just have a bit of a play, and I'm going to start with Ouija because it has 4 vowels, and it's always good to use as many vowels as you can, which may lead you to find the right answer. Okay, so for some reason it doesn't like that word. Okay, so let's go back and try another word, unless I've spelt it wrong. Let's try the word that we started with, quiet. Now the chance of getting it on the very first move is very, very remote, but I guess you never know, and it just shows you the way I think to try and solve these puzzles. Okay, so my initial thought is it started with a 10-point tile, and using the word quiet, it gave us the starting to as the Q and the U, which is quite a good result. And it also shows us that the first 2 tiles are the bonus tiles. And to achieve 37 points, I'm fairly certain that the Q is going to have to be the triple letter tile. If we assume that, and we assume that the second letter is going to be the double, that gives us 34 points of the 37. We need 3 tiles worth 1 point each. So I'm already leaning towards one word that's coming to my mind very quickly. The only scenario that I don't know about is if we think that the triple letter is the second tile, not the first, what does that give us? That gives us 26 points. So I think that the first is a 3 triple, second is a double. And we know that there is a T, but it's not in the last spot. And we have no vowels yet. So I'm going to take a really big stab that the word we're looking for is something like quota. Because it does match. We know that the last 3 letters are probably going to be single pointers. And we know one of them is a T, but not the last letter. So obviously it cannot be this third letter because QUT doesn't equal anything. So it's fairly certain now that the T is the fourth letter, which just leaves us with 2 other letters that fit in there. There are no I's and there are no E's, so the only remaining vowels are A's and O's. So quota would be the most likely result. If I'm right, let's take a play. It would be a great result to resolve it in 2 goes. Quota. Fingers crossed, gang. And there you have it. Beautiful. So using the calculator is up to you. I don't generally use it most days, but some people may find it handy, and happy to email the calculator to anyone that would like to use it. Thanks once again for watching.